Alright guys, we have Boldy James with his 6th album of the year. This one's produced by Real Badman. I looked at his stuff. I don't really know much of his songs. This is one of the many Boldy James albums this year where it's kind of been like a 10 to 12 track album that he does with a producer that's maybe well known, maybe not well known. Obviously the Chuck Stranger's one is probably the most well known one. But that's kind of been what most of this has been. I really like the previous one he did with Vidon. I like Lemon Headlight, Miss Porter, songs like that. That one was pretty good. That was like the kind of rap trap, like Boldy flow. None of these like, crazy horns and sirens and all that. I don't know what to expect from this one. I hope it's not just like some random trap again. If it's like the Vidon one worked because it was Vidon and the sound was really good. I've been listening to a lot of Mangro McNichols, like Detroit River Rock and stuff like that. So I'm kind of hoping for like a little bit of almost like a rock influence kind of thing, like a rock, something like that. Maybe just a song or two like that. That'd be kind of cool. I'm always down to hear some jazz. So, yeah, you just never know what you're going to get with Boldy at this point. And we haven't had an album reaction in like 2 weeks. And so where my Jaguars have, we got Travis Hunter. So that's pretty cool. So we got 13 tracks here, 40 minutes long conversational pieces. Let's get into it with Class Clown. Just load that up there. Alright, so very like
you don't know a nigga this hood.
dark.
Never met a nigga this street. Never seen a nigga this cut. Stick tuckle killer instinct. 1050 for my gym sneaks. Chinchilla full length mink. Stretching all with the Metator out in St. Paul, slick as fish grease. You don't know a nigga blowed up to a fat pack from a 16. Real coke boy on high voltage. 9,000 watts rip chinks. Tear ass like I'm Cuban links. Make a nigga heart skip beat. Had girly them jumping out the pot. Synchronized swimming in sync. Little nigga, you a pipsqueak.
Very, very dark.
Shit sweet. Take 'em up top when it gets steep. Don't get stepped on, I got some big feet. Pussy, yeah. I'll leave a nigga 6 feet. Give me 3 feet, no check. Dump the whole sack off in bright mode. Losing weight like it's lipo. Move the H like a typo. Move through the H with the micro. Bro, shoot the K like a psycho. Broad day with his ice on. Spin a nigga being like a cyclone. In the Maybach on 4GS. Purple Swords Rex in my styro. Deuce Tracy in my
I kind of wish the beat would change here at some point because it's
full of whack. This ain't no Similac. Why they keep
it's just this one bass line and kind of eerie noise here.
A nigga play with Boldy blocks, you know we
It does change over there. There we go.
Fap his ass down. Fap his ass down. Fap his ass down. Put a dust cap on him, now he the class clown.
Yeah, this is that like super dark, like sleepy Boldy. So it's cool, it's okay.
Fap his ass down.
Don't know how much I care about this chorus
Fap
though.
his ass down. Put a dust cap on him, now he the class clown.
I like that. Okay, this is cool.
Piecing out a half a square, gave Teresa what I had for beer.
Drumless track to start us off.
Cleveland in that Cavalier, turned off on the next exit due to a traffic flare. Pulled it to the Best Western with little time I had to spare. Reached out to this one bitch in Columbus from the choke and kill. Strung out on the crystal, but her co-workers be smoking pills. Tweaking out on acid, on my blow the real deal Holyfield. Touch back with a hoe one, shoulda went in for the overkill. Deuce Tracy and my Sprite tastes like a 10 of 8. Baby bottles full of wok, this ain't no Similac. Why they keep distancing and shots?
I feel like I've heard this from him before. The Holyfield, the Similac. But then again, if you're releasing 6 albums in 5 months, you're gonna repeat some lines potentially here and there.
Fap his ass down. Put a dust cap on him, now he the class clown.
Okay.
Fap his ass down.
Well, my original thoughts on this, my opening thoughts on this is that the beat's okay, maybe it doesn't change enough. The flow's kind of cool though. It's that, like I said, it's a dark, grimy Boldy. It's alright, it's good for an opening track, I guess. We'll move on to Tap the Brakes Twice. So is this about could this be about his semi-accident here?
On the track late night, I tap the brakes twice. Yeah.
Okay, so it's a dark beat again.
Sharks and them great whites.
I don't think we're gonna get our rock influence on this album.
On the track late night, I tap the brakes twice. Yeah. Let's get it. Creature gang, quick to pull a skit, we'll bleach a stain. Won't ever tell a speak a thing if they got me detained. I'm cut different, never did too much riffing. Made 100 off of one play with a one-way bus ticket. All praise to the most, cause not a seesaw beige in the ghost. Got the receipts on my page when I post. Feel like days with a low, rather feel hate and betrayed. See my mama struggle growing up, couldn't wait to get paid. Infected with the evil.
See, when he adds the drums in, it's the same exact flow he just had without the drums, but it just sounds much better.
Bad bitches, we got the same type.
It sounds more like in a pocket.
On the track late night, I tap the brakes twice.
Yeah, this beat's really good.
Watching off of them
a lot of different elements.
Great whites. Got J's beaming up the Scotty, finna take flight. Yeah. Watching off of them tiger sharks and them great whites. Hiding in plain sight. What else? It's gang time, niggas thinking this shit grand theft. Lord willing, no, this ain't no two-hand touch. For willing, me and Didi, we be banned up. Christian Dior denim with the CD on the pants cuff. Was jamming 30 a.m., could've been jammed up. This tennis bracelet on my wrist used to be handcuffs. So fried, feel like I'm stuck on the same blunt. Sold 10 bricks and 50 balls in the same month. Rock size and croutons, that's how we came up. Not girly down 2 times.
Yeah, I really like the flow he has. It's like, it's super bouncy.
Like a late brunch from scraping and
it's super bouncy on a dark beat. Look at this one I like. Yeah, this one's really good. Awesome. That's a good track. That's a good track right there. Tap the brakes twice. Very dark, very bouncy. Lyrics were cool. Flow was great. All right, ITT Tech. ITT Tech. Got another dark piano here. Here's those trap drums. We don't care about those.
Get ugly in the sin where this bloody money spin. Head over heels, all for the love of drug dealing. Back when Tay and Frank was skipping classes up and serving it. He taught me how to crank, that shit lasted an eternity. Bag full of goodies, stomach fatter than maternity. Mag in my hoodie left his ass in the infirmary. Hey. Cause all's well that ends well. Free my pen pal. Snitches making up after they kiss and then tell. Too many hormones. I'd rather be a warrior in the garden than a gardener in the war zone. Live at the Roxy with them codons and morphones. Brick confetti while still in the
Live at the Roxy, that was a good Ransom and Boldy track.
3 spots with 4 phones. Mr. Ice Cream Man turned butter pecan to a snow cone.
Alright, that was a good verse. Okay, I got a little sample singing in here. It's just the trap drums that are kind of ruining this for me. Mostly the hi-hats. If you ever hear the hi-hats were good. Easily impressed. I am not a piece. Catch that nigga Dex and we gon' cross his eyes and dot his T's. I mean, we gon' cross his T's and dot his eyes. That was an interesting like hit there to end it. Go get a job, married to the mob. Don't get caught on Curtis by the Jackson. I know how to rob. Me and DB, we really devious. It's tedious. The way I beat the door when that bitch was disobedient. Told myself when I got rich, I'm never sipping lean again. I got the pink slips. The every whip you ever seen me in, tee me up. Got jumped in the gang, ain't had to be me in. Me and up, we one in the same, that's my evil twin. This shit'll get ridiculous, ain't talking Stilo Grim. Chetty on my head, we double down the money he gon' spend. Hope you got it with you, serving slabs and them kilograms. Brody, he gon' chip you, turn your ass into the Cheeto Man. Not the Cheeto Man.
Serving slabs of that Peter Pan. Brody, he gon' chip you, turn your ass into the Cheeto Man. Wrist frosty as an ice cold behind my breeze. Slap spot, crunching like Sunday dinner at Mama D's. Half brick and Kelly Trapuka.
I do like the chorus on this a lot. Cause you got that vocal in the background. It's just, if we get rid of the hi-hats, this is a perfect track. It's just just what throws it off for me. We're gonna get that hit here. Yeah, that's cool. I don't know what it is, but it's cool. I like that. This is a really good track. I'll listen to this one in the car before I give it a like. Because it's just the constant hi-hats. The hi-hats are too fast for this track. I know it's probably like 150, 160 BPM based on the hi-hats.
Call 1-800-741-5182. Call now.
Alright. That one's a mixed bag for me. Ooh, we got Conway on this one. Fear of God. Okay. This one only has 21,000 streams on it.
Down in Cleveland with the Browns, trying to shake a area. You never seen 300 thou, that shit'll make you curious. Out in South Central styling like my name was Furious. If you ever been took down and we can't take you serious. No secure interest on 5
So we got the hi-hats again, but they're a lot less prominent in the mix.
If you take that shit to trial, then you can't make appearances. When you breaking that shit down, you gotta pay the clearances. Sliding up the mall with this Drake behind mirror tint. Niggas say they rolling loud, but I can't even hear the shit. Racks busting out the threads on my Mary stick. You can fake your body count, but you can't fake a jury kick.
I was gonna say this beat's a little.
Fell asleep behind
it was missing something. We got the trumpets in there. Now they're gone again.
Little nigga, I ain't scared of shit. Phone full of prime.
So one thing I noticed about Real Batman is he often has a dark pad or synth, and then he's kind of adding in different sounds for a couple bars here and there. It's cool. Like this, see? This is new, introduced.
It's like I barely rap.
Yeah. You know,
then it's gone. Okay.
Max is back when niggas charge.
That's the best way I could explain.
You crazy label paid me for you to hear me rap like Dak. The contract is somewhere near the max.
Yeah, I like that.
Shit, mirror max. Here's the facts. The money in my sack, you can't mirror that. Nigga was in my comments hating on me. Where he at? Oh, he at the boutique trying to sell his Amiri's back. Damn. I'm really him, I'm clearly that. Got nominated for a Grammy from the Mary track. I get violated and my man, he gonna appear in black. You know how I'm operating, boy, we really clap. Yeah, black arrogant motherfucker might DM Megan and tell her I wanna fuck her. I'm the big dog, pit bull terrier.
Just don't shoot her in the foot. Not the same Megan, maybe.
Area if you touch us. It's drum work tramp, the gun work stamped, and the knife work stellar. Jeff Hamilton leather. Yeah, I'm in my champion
era. Maybe the Trump one's back. Okay. Cool. I'd like to say we're 4 for 4 right now, or like 3.5 out of 4 right now. Doing good. I'm gonna hold off on this one for a like as well, like I said, because like just means it's in my rotation. But okay, cool. Next is Come Back Around, featuring Dreamcasmo.
Sometimes you get up just to fall down. Only thing that matters coming back round.
This one is the second most streams on the album. This is who this is.
I'm from the ghetto where it's families with no health care. Fathers nowhere to be found. Mama's on welfare. Cousin home from the clinky. Ran it from the top bunk.
Shoot dark piano chords again. And we'll see if we get his production where it's going to introduce a sound every now and then.
Cooking noodles in the microwave. Where people slave and don't never get a job promotion. Auntie working 2 jobs every day, but she be closet smoking. Where niggas sick and tired of being tired of
just like that, I figure out someone's production
but they finessed them with some ibuprofen. We're pregnant underage mothers, they consider milfs. Where sisters run and get their brothers just to get them killed. Things at the store, you tell them no, I bet they still big.
That's interesting. Pregnant underage mothers, they considered milfs. Okay.
Where it ain't shit but J's, custos, and peel heads. Where you gon' feel some pain you never truly healed from. Where you gotta take a pay cut to be a real one. 10 toes down.
See, I was hoping for a little bit of rock. This kind of sounds like a Boldy featuring Rod Stewart. Kind of like that A$AP Rocky song. Every day. There's a little bit of a vibe of that. You can't tell me it doesn't.
Whatever it is holding, all of your fears thrown down. Whatever it is holding, all of your fears thrown down. Whatever it is holding, all of your fears thrown down. Whatever it is holding, all of your fears thrown down.
I'm from the ghetto where the tenants in the project never snitched, but love the gossip. Most of the children was adopted.
I would say that this one's unique and interesting, and same with this whole album in general so far. But the only issue with Boldy, he doesn't give you time to sit with it. Like, the first, like, 4 or first, like, 3 or whatever, like, they weren't that, like, great. They were kind of just whatever. And then, like, the Chuck Strangers one comes around, the Vdon one comes around. But the issue is that those, there's not enough time to sit in between them. It's been, like, it's literally been a month since the Vdon one came out. So we can't, like, sit with that. Like, last year when, you know, we were able to sit on the Penalty of Leadership album when I got up there. We were able to sit on it for a little bit and really enjoy it and break it down and stuff. But this is like, even if this is a good album and it's a unique album, we're having another one next month. And it's like, and then it's gonna be, that's gonna be the new one we listen to. It's the only issue so far, but this is an interesting track so far.
Streets like a Boston home base, rental Honda Civic. 10 pints fresh out the farm, I've been putting on the clinic. May the whores always be hoes and the rats forever sluts. Where that back door never closed, but the latch forever shut. Where the police short staff, where the facts ain't matching up. Where your math ain't mathing up, where the grass ain't never cut. Where the trap don't ever close. Hustle 724, is it back to charging motherfuckers 11-4-0? 100 tacos in a bill, I'm a block away from hell. Where the good die
Tacos
young,
in a bail,
right
huh?
away in jail. Seen the hood high strung, get my hideaway from 12. Never go on dry runs.
Yeah,
when
he's
I'm
really,
trying
like,
to make a sale.
he's kind of elevating his voice to it in this beat as it's kind of going too.
Thought I seen it all till I saw the plug.
Look at this one I like. This is good. It's probably the best one so far. I gotta check the Reddit too, like see how the people are kind of like enjoying this album so far. All I see is that people are hating on the Benny album, which I'm not even gonna listen to. Already did. Okay. Cutthroats.
I'm cut from that steel wood. These niggas Terry Club from the.
Oh, this might be our little rock influence song here.
Big stick with a fly catcher like I play lacrosse. Feel like the drugs wearing off. 25 on my skizzy, that's a Belena car. 2 county sheriffs at the light, I had to stare them off. Now we veering off, square dancing through the town square with us.
I was kind of joking. I'm like, I listen to like Detroit River Rock. It's kind of been in my rotation. I wouldn't mind some more like rock rap song. This is giving, like, this is clearly like a rap guitar or a rock guitar with some rock drums. This is cool.
Square soil for that Monterey Jack, cheddar, and that Kobe. I'm bouncing out all black, some like Shinobi. Little stupid ass nigga capping like he know me. You never Randy Moss the body, you can't little bro me. Pussy. I send them cutthroats to cut his
We're doing this with the vocal again.
Yeah, nigga. Cause if it's up, then it's up in smoke. Put 180 on the quarter when I cut the blow. When it came to cutting corners, had to cut it close. Number crunching with the tabs on another note. Double dutching with the bag like she jumping rope. Clip like a thunderbolt. It's his stick and make a nigga do a somersault. Sliding with 300 shots, this ain't what he want. Fully heckin' cotch and a mop, it'll get it solved. Superstitious with the blicky, bet I split the paw. Let it French kiss him in his lips under the mistletoe. On the block with leaking tires, smoking deacon fry. I wait to work and sell it wet before it even dry. Number 1 dope boy from the
that's what I like. It's literally a rock, like,
still playing with that service dog. This ain't no CNI.
and then this, yeah. I'm really liking the production on this so far. This is like the second time he's done this where we throw a sample in the chorus.
I send them cutthroats to cut his throat. Yeah. Cause if it's up, then it's up in smoke.
Okay. I say Boldy can literally rap on anything. But this is good. This is really good. This one can come back around in my top 2 so far. Then probably Fear of God. So it's like For the first three, like they were pretty
Man
good.
uses the spoken or
These last three
written
have been
word
great.
to express the meaning.
All right,
of what
next
he
up
wants
is
to convey.
Aspen.
His language is full of
This
symbols,
beat is super dark.
but he also often employs signs or images that
What
are
is
not
this?
strictly descriptive. What we call a symbol is a term, a name, or even a picture that may be familiar in daily life, yet that possesses specific connotations in addition with conventional and obvious meanings. It implies something vague, unknown, or hidden from us. It has a wider unconscious aspect that is never precisely defined or fully explained.
We hit him up on the park swing, the gizmo on his AR beam, or make a nigga duck
I don't like this
he
little perk.
Darkwing. Giving niggas head taps with that carbine, get your coffin cut.
It's too
Ain't
loud.
no leg cast or no arm slings. Pull up the scale up 9 ounces, crackers and sardines. Grew up on Bellevue, 5 houses from Monty Darlene. Pushing Parisian, I was rocking Pierre Cardin. Mexican
too loud with the
cut kinda
headphones, at
resemble
least.
Cesar Chavez. Brickland, cinder blocks, that bitch she dropped dead. Gorgeous pack of
it's too
short
loud.
and fatty
Too
whopping
loud.
with the mop heads. Kickstand on the chop, look like it got legs.
It's such a
Boys on
dark
the
beat, though,
ordinary,
geez.
in that drop head. Skid it. All I know is get the bag in, put that shit
Like,
on.
what are these-
Nigga
even these
never
sounds?
Been no has-been, I put my hood on, but wasn't never known for flashing business I stood on, but now my neck look like the Aspen. All I know is get the bag in, put that shit on. A nigga never been no has-been, I put my hood on, but wasn't never known for flashing business I stood on, but now my neck look like the Aspen. What else? Whole thing for the smashing, whole hood for the
I mean, he's
taking.
flowing
We
on
be
it, of
cranking,
course,
we
to
be
the
slapping,
drums
turn
and
the boarded
everything.
up bando into a trap house mansion. Nigga go against the grain on the game. We
It's
gon'
just that
smack 'em,
perk,
lay
it's
another
killing me.
demo down. Boldy
It might
J's,
sound
he be
different in the car,
spazzing.
though.
Cause in my ghetto I done felt more pain than the aspirin. Zerping off the molly water, choking off the gas tank. Syrup in my bottle water, barbecued out for breakfast. Game time mafia, what else? We talking practice. Pin cushion 30 clip, poking like a cactus. Quick to mix a nigga down.
So just
a
like that
track
other song with the
mix, more
hi-hats,
than
if you
one
get rid of
way
that
to
perk,
skin
this
a
is a
cat
great
and pull a
track.
hat
It's
trick.
very like,
All I
you
know
almost
is
think
get
about
the
it too
bag
much.
in, put that shit on. Nigga never been
This
no
is bad.
has-been, I put my hood on, but wasn't never known for flashing business I stood on, but now my neck look like the Aspen. For real bad man, know we'll kill niggas in fashion. My last pill run, we did a milli off of Ashton, GXFR, 227 everlasting. For real bad man, know we'll. What else?
looks like a lot of people on the Reddit are enjoying it. They said It Factor with LP is great. That's track 11 I see down there.
I should have stayed gone
All right, triple plat.
when I left.
Drugs
I
on.
should have stayed gone
Come here.
when I left.
Should've been took off.
I shoulda stayed gone.
Never to return.
When I left,
Money to burn.
I should have stayed gone.
Yeah, a lot of people like it.
Yeah. It's Bo Jackson came up on Kane and our blow action. In case you wondering what
We got
I
another,
did
like,
before rap. No gas and shit fitting first.
Not
Watch me
808,
go
just a
back.
heavy bass
No
track.
lacking, heard he got spanked and I'm Joe Jackson. No caption, knock this shit loose, did it old fashioned. Toe tag them bro, still at Lord. Pray they don't snatch. Can't even front, you was shook when they showed up with that piece of shit. Not praying that shit don't happen. Yeah, he got off, but he dead soon as bro catch him down bad. 30 round mag, it ain't no scrapping. This is a marathon. You start off fast, then you wheezing in the back, niggas praying.
I said I was kind of joking about the rocket flows, but actually these last few tracks have been very rockin'. This one too.
Road, I was triple platinum. Ain't no nigga never took nothing. Or can say no hating shit about me if you ask. In my city, I went ghetto gold. Looking at teens, still pistol packing. In my city, I went ghetto gold. But on that road, I went triple platinum. Had to break a brick down in fractions. Twist it down, then I let it dry off on the napkin. First time was a bird of raw and some crud. Now this my third time running off on the plug. While all these niggas underbossing in the club. To get a rap nigga touch, run you by the dub. My hitter made a nigga somersault with the sub. Fuck the money, he just did this shit off for the love. All of my pill heads bring me coffins out of mud. Bottom on my bitch heels red, she be walking in blood. You know we pull up in convertibles for 2 seats, 10 birds in 2 weeks. Been trying to turn over a new leaf. What else? my city, I want ghetto girl. But on that
Change it up
road,
a
I'm
little.
triple platinum. Ain't no nigga never.
This one's really cool again. I mean, I don't have much to say about this one, but
I got niggas came home on parole. Looking at teens, still pistol pack. In my city, I want ghetto girl.
like I said, the amount of songs he puts out and everything, it's hard to get a lyrical track like a Mommy Dearest or, you know, Speedy Recovery. It's hard to get stuff like that. So there's not too much in terms of lyrics. There's cool punchlines and such every now and then, but I'm more just interested about the flow, the beat, that kind of stuff, the topics. We're doing this again with a sample? Really cool. Really cool. This should have more than 9,900 streams. Come on. Alright, bag up.
Two, 7.
Alright.
Blockworks.
What in the GTA 5 is this?
Bitches ain't shit but hoes and tricks. Made her tote the blick, popped her like a major record label. I just want a hit, started with an 8-ball and at Allegra. Now I cop 2 keys of Aguilera and a half a key and 8-door. Me Dutch and Pine Swally dashing with a Dillinger and that Mercury Villager. Corrupt this young Gotti fed, snooping in my business. Wanna know about this thug life. All I smoke is chronic, I ain't fucking with no Bud Light. Murder was the case in my ghetto, what your hood like? Real bully boy, feeling like that nigga Suge Knight. Lil' half dead with this tech and a quarter key regulating on the set. Call me East 1G. I know some
It really works with this flow here, though, this beat.
I'm the type of nigga shoot them bricks to a small town. Ain't nothing but a G thing, bitch. I'm living proof. Cream soda with a
This is
deuce.
him and his Snoop Dogg era.
Bag it up and noise it.
Literally.
Break it all down.
G
Bag it
thing,
up
gin and
and noise
juice.
it.
Like, this is
Break
his
it
Snoop
all
Dogg
down.
song.
Bag it up and noise it. Break it all down. 2 and 3 on my scally, we the dog.
We need like a bow.
Bag it up
Bow,
and noise
bow,
it. Break it all
bow,
down.
bow.
Bag it up and
Bow,
noise
bow,
it. Break it all down.
See, we need that in the chorus there.
2 and 3 on my scally, we the dog pound. What would you do if you could fuck with me and my crew? Break it down, bag it up. Longitude, latitude. Concreters, we the new niggas with an attitude. Sticked up in the whip, niggas playing it close. Ain't nothing but a gangster party wherever we post. Bad man, Bo Jackson, 2 of America's most. Dr. Doolittle, I can hear them doorbells barking. Diamonds in my C-frames, got them crip walking. Shots to my nigga Trey D down in the Okie doke. Thuggin' with a bunch of Eastsiders, I'm the new Goldie Loke. Holy smokes, give a fuck, we check his channels. Dickies on with some chucks and a checker flannel. In the hood like Mac 10, I'm where the bloods be.
This was kind of just cool. It's different.
Plug with the DOG, they know it's COD. A1, we got the formula like the DOC. Bag it up and noise this, break it all down. Bag it up and
I mean, it's not my favorite.
Probably
one of my least favorites, but like it's different, and it's not like any other track. It's definitely not bad. It's just we've had 8 other pretty good tracks. This is kind of the lower one for me. Yeah, but it's very much like it's like a Snoop Dogg track almost.
Hey, baby.
Alright, Burnin' Hell's next. Then we got that LP track after this. We got a little sample.
Oh, baby.
So far, I'm liking Real Bad Man's production. This is really good.
I can't even see me not coming out on top of this, cause I can't sign no joint venture and I can't share no profit splits. Me and Adam, birds of a feather, you can see the talents where I make these words come together. They label me Arthur. Watching for the double cross like a no look from Crawford. Feds put the plea deal on the table and he took the offer. Real paperback boy, ran so much game that I could cheat a ref. Bro in the clink, 3,000 sheets of meth. Come at me wrong, a nigga, better come at me correct. Know you gon' die if you try me, cause I don't take lightly the threats. My mama firstborn, But somehow I weathered the worst storm.
There you go.
Got
There's
out
your
the mud like
mommy
an
dearest.
earthworm. Caught my first burn, lead left his shirt torn. Have everybody that you love
Yeah, I really like
in the
this.
church mourn. Hey, repeating myself, so I'm only gonna say it once. Can't even feel the pain no more, cause I done felt too much. All doors go to heaven, I've been through hell and back. I gotta make it to heaven, cause I done been through hell. Wonder if heaven got a ghetto stuck in this living hell. From all the dirt that I did, pray I don't burn hell. From the pearly gates, feel like I fell down. For 10,000 flights of stairs, now we hellbound. On the highway to heaven,
You
we
can't
left
tell
a
I'm
dirty
still a little
trail.
stuffed.
From
I had
all
a
the work
cold.
I put in, pray I don't burn the hell. Dropped over 30 shells, young and moving man, he playing like he never heard of 12. Never had a job, but I've been knew how to work.
This
the
is lyrically
skills. Damn,
dense
broke in
track,
the
I like
streets,
this.
only thing that can be worse than jail. Nigga try to rob me, must be under a cursed spell. We got a better chance at burning out on the murder bill.
Well, that's what I like.
A
It's
nigga
really
try
good.
to take my chain, I ain't going. I'ma show him what it look like on the flip side of the coin. Ghetto nigga, I saw more books than Donald Goins. It's the middle of July, but in my hood I got it snoring like it's global warming. Heated up on the corner. Always knew I could beat them, so why the fuck would I join? Knew I had what they needed. Knew that I was anointed. I'm used to having a threesome. I knew she was double jointed. Two do say siete. She knew I was a Detroiter. Knew I was the biggest creature. Dweller bezel full of pointers. All doors go to
Yeah, this is
heaven,
really
I've been
good.
through
It's
hell and
it's
back.
lyrically
I
dense.
gotta make it to
He's talking about some
heaven,
things in
'cause I done
here.
been through hell. Wonder if heaven got a ghetto stuck
Chorus
in
is
this
cool, the
living
beat's
hell.
really
From all the
good.
dirt that I did, pray I don't burn in hell. From the pearly gates, feel
Yeah,
like
this
I
is
fell
good.
down. For 10,000 flights of stairs, now
This
we
one's number,
hellbound. On the highway to heaven, we left a dirty trail.
This
From
is
all the
number
work
3
I
for me.
put
Probably
in,
Cutthroats
pray
come
I
back
don't
around
burn
than
in
this.
hell. Skid it.
I'd say probably.
Pray I don't burn in hell. Pray
Remember
I don't
earlier in
burn
the year I
hell.
was questioning if Boldy James was back or not. Because it's like he had released a bunch of mid projects in a row to start the year. But now we're good. We're going 3 out of 3 in these last 3 projects here. This one's not even done yet. Alright, here's the track that people are talking about, It Factor. We got LP.
It's the incredible, Mr. Incredible. Where we at? It's the Jackson. What else? I'm from the block where niggas get spilled. Barely got time, can never sit still. I mean, I'm kinda like a big deal.
Lot of swing on
Diamonds
this.
in my kid real. The whip I drive come with the fish gills. I mean, I'm kinda like a big deal for blocks, niggas that get drilled. Young in the spider web, your windshield. I mean, I'm kinda like a big deal. Been slide with this 10 mil.
He's a big deal, guys.
I keep
Big
it
deal.
rocking like I'm Ishmael. Murder for hire, welcome to Hitsville. Signed to the streets, lifetime contract, lifetime probation with no police contact. Still broke, every law under the sun, under the wiretaps. And being broke is a joke, then y'all niggas wisecracks. Sell everything that you can name just for financial gain. Wasn't too good at selling weed, went hand in hand with Kane. Graduated the letter H, chasing a letterhead. While all my youngins in the hood is trying to catch a shred. On that open road, more adventurous than Bill and Ted. So many tools in the spizzy, we could've built the shed. Did everything out of my heart, not for no extra cred. Then in return, niggas snitching, you should've killed them dead. Whoever thought that I was slow must've been special ed. Lucky we let them breathe, just caught 2 set of keys. All that running off and finesse gon' get you letter T. Caught up in the blender, but oh what a tangle red we with. Pull up big raptor, bag full of wrist crackers. Niggas trying to steal my image, but I got
The beat's
it
simple, but
factor.
it's got a lot of
That
swing to it,
A-list
so I
rapper.
like it.
Come to that A1 on
Let's
the
see what
mix
LP's got here in a
master.
minute.
Niggas want my spot, don't got the it factor. Foreign whip crasher, I'm the black ghetto Mick Jagger, brick smasher. Niggas want my shine, don't got the it factor. Designer drip Mitch matcher, equipped with 30 shots, extended clip packer. Since a little nigga, I had the it factor.
Hey, 2020 made 10 attacks and commission left 6. Told my mom to just live it, added a 2 to V6. The Cayenne S&24, I hit a 6-0 and a jiff. Got the bag and still piss on the rich and money means zip. Born cattle, shuffle on, the cattle pride is your god. My hand a penopus with one tentacle raised to the law. You graze on anything they give you, which is nothing at all. I almost quit because I know much I'm not fucking with y'all. You see these students in streets, it means that the jig is on Fritz. You trying to put on the Ritz, they putting cuffs on their wrists. Me and most minds on the line, I don't take kindness or swine. My stomach twists at any fuck who think it all'll be fine. It's not a glitch, it is a feature that I'm always on zone. You call me underrated again and I'm digging a hole. I'm in a scramble suit, I'm not someone that you could just know. Can't be explained by all that research you have done on your own. I got it.
It's okay, it's okay. It might grow on me. I think the flow is good, but it did feel a little offbeat in some points. Probably not used to his voice either. I also see here it says like on tour, like for the Europe, Africa canceled. Yeah, this one's okay for me. It's cool. Like I said, there's a lot of swing to it. It's very catchy. So we'll say less and move on to say less. Alright.
Big creature. Bojack.
Got that heavy bass line.
Where we at? Real bad, man. Every time a nigga lead a speed, I could possibly die if I don't bring the street. All the nights that a nigga sleep, but this that life that a nigga live. A life of crime where the nigga lead. Switches on them 23s, we got 10 of these. Fuck these bitches want from a nigga. Trying to cap like they put the Bojack on. Acting like they down to be a nigga backbone. I fell off and bounced back, now it's back on. 100 pints at the tech, I put my tax on it. I took the seal off the cap and glued it back on. On the dyke grind and minus the strap on. Strap on my lap case, I gotta get my slap on. Step on anything, I put my foot on. I make the city look good in my hood when I put on.
Okay.
All you gotta do is say less, run up a paycheck.
Well, I don't know how much I like the double vocal here.
Line on the blue, now I pay less. Walking my dog in the park, we used to play fetch. That interrogation room, better play deaf. Keep your mouth glued shut and make the case rest. All you gotta do is say less, say less. A lot of shit out the norm left my brain wrecked. Them niggas couldn't weather the storm, took a rain check. We might have both grew up on the one, but me and you don't rep the same set at all. This should take repetition.
The beat's missing something from me here. I know we get the hit every now and then, and we're like, but just the one simple bass line. It's dark, I give it that. But
last thing he seen was the flash, but was it from the mag or these VVS Princess cuts? Blinking. When he first heard them shots ringing, tires screeching, squalling up the block with them concretes. That's just ganging them. We put in more pain in them. My blood'll go bounce out that cut and put one in your cranium. Head buster, wig splitter. One time, rubber grip on the handle, no latex.
this one was super dark.
All you gotta do is say less.
It's okay. I don't care for the chorus though. But I wouldn't skip this. So far there's no skips. I'll give it that. There's absolutely no skips on this album. Which reminds me I need to load up my my ranking here. All right, last track, Conversational Pieces. Here we go. Is this now we got a little jazz sample kind of? This would be perfect to finish this album on. Give us like a lyrical track on a sad jazz sample piano.
I saw more blow than an air mattress. Living my life like it's Fear Factor. Stepped on more dope than a Stairmaster. Just caught a care package. Phineas in my Montclair jacket. Just watch alone cost about a John Deere tractor. Anybody can pull the trigger, play the role of a killer. Really, it all boils down to how you gon' feel after.
That's
When
right.
it's all said and done, this guy got the last laugh. Laugh now, cry later. You gotta feel the rapture of being killed to capture. Found on the scene, plastered to the soil. Lying down in green pastures. Before I dropped out, used to have a 2 to 6. Went to lunch at gym, but used to skip the other 3 classes. Can make a gun with a 3D printer, elite member. Been taking GT crashing. Multifaceted, the way I multitask with it, niggas couldn't see.
This is exactly what I asked for.
Glasses. Chasing money, the drama came with the thieving. I caught 2 bodies, so my baby was teething. My baby
Trumpets
mama
in the
always said I'm
background.
conceiving. She finally left me, guess I ain't what she needed.
Yeah.
Typing me textbooks, I can't even read it. Plug bless me, we finally made an agreement. I learned it all on watches.
Just giving a like on this too. This is great.
Be just a bunch of conversational pieces. 100,000 on my neck came from tar shift. Not too easily impressed, never star stricken. Muffler on the compressor with the hairpin. Never
drown it
had
out,
a
hey, so we're
hit
gonna
record
bring it
on
back
my
in.
spins. Heart aching with revenge, mind full of grief. Never had a major deal, niggas signed to the streets. Grandma praying for my sins, mine's getting steep. Clicking over on my other line when it beat. Damn near tore my ACL trying to make it stretch. Just another seller, make another play to catch. Keep a cutter with a drum in the gutter of the slums. Little brother on the run from the ATF. All of these chirps and these trees get down there and make a nest. I always been a quarterback, but we ain't playing catch. I'm dealing with Brew and my little brother David West. I tamed the dog, taught her how to sit
Bring it right back to the
bed.
chorus.
Chasing money, the drama came with
Oh.
the thieving. I caught 2 bodies, so my baby was teething. My baby mama always said I'm conceived.
It's like an emotional, sad like track, but like I said, it's got lyrics.
Typing me textbooks,
Then
I
his
can't
mom
even
again
read.
talks a lot about the
Plug
streets.
blessed me, we finally made an agreement. I learned
Really
the
cool.
watches changing them leases. Be just a bunch of conversational pieces.
Conversational pieces. Great. This album's great. Yeah. Really good. Wow. Okay. Cool. So looking back at our previous Boldy tracks, I've listened to 15 albums so far. The Rich Gaines one is 13th at a 6.4, and the Ink one, whatever that was, is 14th at 5.8, and then the one with Chuck Strangers is in 8th place at a 7.2, and then one with Vidon is in 6th place behind West Side Gun at a 7.8. So currently, like I said, Ransom and Dave East, they have my best album this year. Then Larry June's Two Chainz are second place. The Tory Lanez one is third. The Mac Miller's fourth. West Side Gun is fifth. That's my top 5 for this year. And so let's go ahead and give us our early ranking, so to say. The first category is on consistency. I said there's no skips in this album, so we're going to go ahead and give it an 8. It could be a 9 or a 10, depending on how much I go and like more of each track. The second category is then the power of the best track. How good are the best tracks? How many likes did I have on this? 5. So pretty good. So I'd say like a 9 right now out of 10. Next is then creativity and storyline. I guess this track kind of wraps everything up, like the whole album being like conversational pieces. There's a lot of like, he had mentioned his mom a couple times in his album. He had, talked about the streets and stuff. The creativity wise, the fact that each track was kind of different, I'll give this an 8. Next is then lyrics, the same kind of situation. I feel like it was more about flow than lyrics in this album for me. There were some tracks where it's kind of, I caught some lyrics here and there, but otherwise it was mostly just like listening to the track and getting into the zone, into the pocket. So I'll give it a 7 for now. And then finally, the production style, or production, just in general. There were definitely some issues I had, like I said, the percussion on that one track, the hi-hats on the other. The fact that sometimes the beats were they were missing too much. And the only thing came in on like different 4 bars. But otherwise, there were so many different types of beats in this, I have to give it an 8. So that would currently put it then at an 8.0, which would be tied with West Side Gun. So, and this is for 5th place. And this is the early sort of thing. The number tends to go up. So, so yeah, I really like this. This is probably his best project of the year so far. Like I said, I got a little bit of the rock rap in there. We got a little bit of the jazz rap in there. We got a little bit of the emotional rap in there. Pretty good. 13 tracks, perfect, like too. So yeah, that's it. I'm stuffed up. I gotta go.